Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers. Right
Mm. Well, today I'm having a beer with Ben Scales. Now, Ben, you've done lots of different kinds of fishing over the years, but the last couple of years you've been a bit fascinated with this deep dropping and fishing with electric reels right out on the continental shelf down deep. What is it about it that sucked you in?
I suppose that mixed bag, kind of, not knowing what you're going to get, but whatever it is, it's going to be good. You know, I like it. I like the idea of it, and I like the challenge of being able to sort of drop a bait down that far and hopefully get it in the right place.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, I'm sure, look at it and go, oh yeah, electric reels, they sit back and press the button and wind the fish up, it's just meat harvesting. But when you actually do it, and I've been out with you and I've been out with a couple of other people and done it, it's actually quite exciting. It's a bit of a lucky dip thing, isn't it?
I get it all the time. The minute they hear electric reels, they think, oh, you're not really fishing. Well, I beg to differ. I think there's an element of skill involved in that as well, and I'm not saying I'm skillful, I'm just saying I might be more lucky than skillful, but at least you're trying hard and you know what to do. And
so what's the deepest you've ever done it in?
well, generally we're in sort of the 450 metre mark down here, but we've fished up to 600 deep, but that's, you got to have a really good day.
Yeah.
You know what it's like, sometimes the current's down deep, and
So you end up quite often with a lot more line out than the actual vertical depth.
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, even on a relatively calm day with no current, you're still going to end up with, you know, if you're fishing 450 metres, you're going to end up with 550, 600 metres out. Just at the minimum, pretty much.
Yeah. So how much line have you got on the reel?
About 1,200 metres.
That's amazing. And the sort of fish that you're catching, I mean, I know you get blue eye, trevalla and hapuka. What other sorts of things?
Gemfish, perch, bass groper. You can pick up makos. Makos will sometimes clean you up more than anything, but you know, small ones you will find that they'll be on there. Little broadies.
I know you got a little broadbill swordfish. Now that must have been quite a thrill. Did you have any idea what you had on when it was coming up?
Not at first, because it all of a sudden went real heavy. It was heavy enough as it was with the amount of lead you're using anyway in that depth, but then it just went slack. But of course it was swimming up with us and bringing everything. It was all over the shop.
And when it came into sight, it would have been pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, I was like a schoolgirl. Yep. Yeah.
Did it play up at all?
Yeah, it did. Yep. There's once it got a good look at us, then it decided to have a bit more of a crack. And I mean, it wasn't overly big, but of course, but yeah, plenty of power in them anyway.
And good to eat.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, fantastic to eat.
Okay, so run me through some of the gear. Look at the size of the sinkers. What sort of weights are you running? And what's the biggest thing you've caught so far?
Oh, big bass groper. Hard to say, we didn't really have the facility to weigh it, but I reckon it was a good 60 kilo. He was a big fish.
And the rod must have loaded up and the old reel would have been struggling a bit, wouldn't it?
It was squealing. Yeah. So was I, again, like a schoolgirl. It was just all excited. What have we got? Yeah, no, it was fantastic. A great fish to catch. And good eating.
Yeah, even at that size.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what's next? What's on the wish list?
More deep dropping. More deep dropping, and I'd love to do some up north in some of that warmer water, where you're getting a bit of the southern species and some of those northern species, and yeah, you're always looking on Facebook and seeing what people are getting.
And it's not just a matter of driving out to the shelf and finding that deep water and dropping down. It's like anything else. You've got to locate the structure and find the fish, haven't you? Finding the spots has got to be one of the hard bits. Well, I'm looking forward to getting out there again with you, mate. I'll drink to that.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the bent spoke?
I love it.
Nice dropping it.
That's too good. Yeah.